Bow, 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 bow. As you can see, two trades should have been one. Would have been one winning one. Um, However, yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm tired. We're on a three losing streak. We haven't had a winning trade since Monday. This would have been a winning trade. Okay, let's just get into this. Right, so we took one long, one short position here. Overall bias from yesterday was bullish. We were bullish. Boing, boing. We come down. Asian session's been really bearish recently. Bearish, 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 bullish. So we got a lot of things. Now, why was it bullish? Well, we had this big run from yesterday targeting liquidity, and it had come down, decent little retrace, and we had, I believe, were we in a hourly imbalance? Yeah, right. So we'd swoop down, hourly imbalance, come back up. So I take a trade. I was watching the charts. I took this trade about 10 minutes after market open because I saw, what did I see? Well, I saw price bounce off this sort of line about 3 or 4 times, right? Bing, bing, bing. Shoots down just before London session, sweeps all the liquidity that was here, and starts to reverse. Breaks structure on the 5 minute, comes down, retraces, inverts this fair value gap, and comes up. So I enter, right? And it does the same on the 1 minute. Where the fuck? It doesn't. This trade doesn't show up on the 1 minute. Anyway, get rid of these trading sessions for a sec. Right. So, trade comes up, brilliant. We are in an imbalance on the 5 minute. We pass that, come up. Now, this is where my bias sort of changed. We retrace and then come up, creating a higher high. And I believe it was an SMT. It was a bearish SMT along with USD JPY. So we'd come up, swept liquidity from this high, and I was thinking, damn, like we hit this, swept this liquidity. Could my bias be wrong? And we're actually bearish. So I was like, oh shit. So I was thinking, right, do I save profits? I was like, no, I won't save profits. I'll put my stop loss to entry. So stop to entry. As soon as I leave for the gym, I leave for the gym probably around here, 10:30. Entry got hit. That's all well and good. I didn't lose anything. I think I lost like £2. It messes my win loss up, but it's £2. Um, and then as you can see, we came back up, retested this gap, and came back down. So that's why I was thinking, if I was on this chart, if I didn't already have the buy, I would have placed a sell. But I was targeting, what was I targeting? I was targeting Asian highs and also this fair value gap here. Because we had a lot of targets. We had a lot of resting liquidity all on these highs. So yeah, that ended up getting stopped at entry. Bit annoyed as it started to consolidate, little barcode looking chart, and then come back up, and then we dunked down again, sweeping these lows. So my bias was right. We'd swept the liquidity, come up, we swept it again, and then after that, I don't know. I call these the tits, the titties. It happened yesterday as well. Where did it happen yesterday? Where are me sessions? Happened here as well. Look, titties. Now I don't know if it's got a proper name. Might do. Was this? I can't remember if this was an SMT or not. Anyway, so I got stopped at entry. So the trade actually finished here, pretty much. Trade finished here. Which was fine. You know, at the gym, blah blah blah. And then comes up, comes back down, inverts this gap here, and then comes back up. And then, why was I flipped to shorts? Well, we had a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high on the 15-minute structure, a lower high, a low, inversing this gap. Admittedly, should I have taken this trade? I don't know if I looked on the 15-minute. My mental's just been really weird this week. I don't know why. I think it's because we're on an actual, eval. And then, yeah, price came up. I thought, oh, lower high, perfect. Lower high, ended up breaking structure on the 15-minute, which I don't believe I saw. So my fault. Trading in these conditions anyway, I mean, it's a bit hit and miss. However, yeah, so 15-minute, I enter off of here because I see, oh, price, but then I don't know why I entered because I thought this was another, boobs, another boobs. It's gonna sweep this liquidity, bunk, 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 and shoot back down. I was like, oh, brilliant. Happened literally twice before in front of my very eyes. Didn't. Was in it for 5 minutes. Doji, straight up, hit. Which is annoying because it immediately came back down to entry. Would I have closed at entry? I don't know. We ended up losing it anyway. I thought, oh, I'm done for the day. I've been to the gym. I was like, that's a perfect entry. Looking back on it now, it wasn't, and it's strange because it was literally today, which is just proof that like I'm still learning. And yeah, overall, I mean, my bias was correct. Like, if I hadn't have taken that second trade and my entry hadn't got hit, I wouldn't have got stopped out because I put my stop loss underneath these lows, like 28 pip stop, and we'd have had a winning trade. All well and good. Unfortunately, I set my stops to entry, which, peace of mind, that's fine. I said it and forgot it, but I was literally got in the car and I got the trade and view notification. Entry's been hit. Bollocks. But it's fine. And then, yeah, obviously this trade, losing trade. We also lost a trade yesterday. The one, I don't know if anyone cares or knows. The trade I was talking about yesterday, in yesterday's trade recap, during the New York session about taking buys, I did, and then it dropped. But then it ended up going to it anyway. So, yeah, so we're currently get the MetaTrader 5 up. So, Tuesday, 800 profit. Wednesday, we had a loss and a break even. And then we had another loss yesterday. And then we had a break even today, which is this one. And then a loss, which is this one. Now, I'm not trading tomorrow because it's Friday. But over the weekend, I will maybe have a little look at Bitcoin. Just because GJ's kind of not been fucking me, but you know what I mean? Maybe try something new. However, I will be playing it safe, so there may not be trades for the next 3 days or trade recaps. I'm not going to force it, obviously, if a setup does come, because I'm break even on the account now. I'm up £10 and 18 pence, so I'm 50k and £10. Can I show you this on here? No, login failed. That's fine. Yeah. So break even trade. I've shown why. Yeah. Overall shit day. We're on a 3 losing streak with 2 break evens, but good risk management. That 1 win on Tuesday covered us for 3 whole losses. And 2 break evens. So, you tell me, man. We're still up, so it's basically as if this week never happened, which is fine, but it's just wrong for the mental. Especially with this trade actually ending up playing out. I just didn't think these lows would get swept again, or this imbalance to get filled. Because I originally thought, oh, bearish, we can target. Where did I put the fair value gap? Here. Big mother fluffing fair value gap on the sell side. But it's fun. Can't always get what we want. I've been to golf, next to pizza, still going gym every day. We're not in drawdown. Got no worries of losing the account anytime soon, unless I do something stupid like full port Friday. Obviously not going to happen. But yeah, thank you for joining me. We'll be back. We'll see. I'm going to be a lot stricter with my rules because I feel like I'm letting a lot of stuff slip, sort of entering off of FOMO and a bit too early. I need to just stick to my rules because I know it's profitable. It's a profitable, proven, back-tested strategy from me personally on GBPJPY. Sometimes market conditions just don't go the way you want. That's completely fair enough. It does look like we're about to sweep. I'm not going to enter another trade. Fuck that. But yeah, and then we're just on a generational bull run, which if you look on the 4 hour, someone in my Discord actually caught this breakout sort of flag. This breakout on the 4 hour, if you look, and it's equaling these highs. Sweep this liquidity. We could be up in the mid 190s. But I'm gonna be looking at the charts tomorrow. I most likely won't place a trade because it's Friday. What am I going to do now? I'm going to backtest Fridays to see if I would be able to place a trade because it would be nice to end the week in profit. However, I would feel even worse if I forced it and we end up in drawdown. So you got to think logically. But from now on, I don't know if I will be bringing stops to entry so soon, or if they do get hit, I will look for a re-entry. Because this was 10:45 and then 2 p.m. So this didn't actually hit for another like 4 hours. So yeah, I'm not just going to sit staring at charts, especially we started off the morning with such low volume. It was low volume for the first 45 minutes of London session. When has that ever happened? As you can see. Yeah, just low, just piddle paddling, really. We didn't get a big move until pretty much until New York opened, and then it's just been bung 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 from there. So yeah, who knows? Charts are weird. I'm gonna do some more research over the weekend, and see what's occurring. Thank you for joining me. Sorry, my room's a state. I'll see you later.